Hello and welcome to BrixFix. I am your host Brix, here today with a LEGO Star Wars set. We've got set number 75359, the 332nd Ahsoka's Clone Trooper Battle Pack.
The set comes in with 108 pieces, is a 6+ age rating, and is priced at $19.99 in the US or $24.99 its Canadian equivalent. It comes with 4 minifigures. One of them is named Clone Captain Vaughn. He would be the leader of this little regiment. And it also comes with a great little vehicle build, one of the best little vehicle builds I've seen in a Star Wars battle pack. There's also a little tiny gun turret. It's just a stud shooter stuck into a little upside down set of 4 legs there to keep it upright, but the vehicle itself also has 2 stud shooters on it, so a lot of play value here for kids.
Please consider subscribing to the channel. I put out new videos each and every week, and your support goes a long way to helping the channel grow so I can put out new videos for you. So for now, let's get this built out here on the table and give you a closer look.
I frequently get their numbers mixed up, the 501st and the 332nd. The 501st are the usual blue-clad clone troopers that you've seen, usually associated with Anakin Skywalker. These specific guys, the 332nd, are an offshoot of the 501st, and these are Ahsoka Tano's personal clone troopers. That's why they identify with the orange markings on their helmets. That is a small, adorable shout-out to Ahsoka herself. They are trying to mimic her facial markings of her actual head, which is pretty funny. And how about LEGO listening to the fans? We chanted and heralded for the 501st, and they not only gave us the 501st Battle Pack, which is still on store shelves right now, 75345, but also not that long ago we got the 501st Legion Clone Troopers, set number 75280. So between both of those and now the 501st subsidiary group, the 332nd, thank you LEGO, you are taking fan considerations to heart and bringing out what we want. I know this is a battle pack and we all buy the battle packs for the minifigures, but I did not want to disregard or discount this little vehicle. These battle packs always come with figs and something else. Sometimes that something else is good, and sometimes it's pretty weak, just some fluff or filler to make the battle pack feel like it's worth $20 US, but this time around I think this vehicle is incredible. This is one of the most interesting side builds I've seen in a battle pack. It is a little troop carrier. It holds 2 figures, and they even have blast shields that sort of protect them when they're sitting there in the cockpit, and it's got a place to even mount a blaster. You can see there's a rifle blaster there on the back, 2 stud shooters on the front, which means this isn't just good for display, it's also really fun for play. Clone Captain Vaughn here is ready to help me demonstrate how easily a figure can get in and out of this vehicle, and as I said, those little blast shields fold forward to actually protect them, so Captain Vaughn here is fully protected from opposing blaster fire while he's pew-pewing out the side of this vehicle, defending the Republic and all of its values. Alright, at last, the tease is over. Here are the minifigures. At first I have these 2 here on the box. They're just referred to as 332nd Clone Trooper, but I will say if you look a little closer, they actually have something special on their backs. These are jetpack or jump troopers. Their jetpack backpacks are easily removable if you just wanted to make these regular clone troopers, and the prints all around, leg and torso as well as helmet, are superb. Helmets and blasters removed, you can get a better look now at those torso prints. Again, fantastic, 10 out of 10 job from LEGO on those prints. And the classic Temuera Morrison-based Jango Fett head. Prints on the back just as good as they look on the front. Obviously no secondary faces for these guys, as they are usually quite fond of those helmets they wear most of the time, so having one face I appreciate from LEGO. Old troops from way back in the day had no minifig printing on any of the faces, with the helmets expected to be left on all the time. The next 2 figures here on the right, that's just the additional 332nd Clone Trooper. I didn't put a blaster in his hand because he is the one I had designated for driving the vehicle. On the left there, that is Clone Captain Vaughn. He's got the orange visor there as part of his helmet setup, and I did put a blaster in his hand. His print is ever so slightly different on the front than the others because he does have a rank insignia as part of his chest printing there on his torso print. With their helmets and accessories removed, you can get a better look at their prints, and obviously all 4 figures do share the same LEGO minifig head because they're all clones. Great torso prints on the back for both of these guys, and you can see Clone Captain Vaughn has his own specific print separate from the other 3. As things move forward in life and as time marches on, we would always hope that products hope for improvement and that they get better and better over age, and I can say that this may not be my favorite source material for a battle pack, but this is one of the best, most well done value play, you name it, battle packs I've ever seen from LEGO in the Star Wars lineup. I think this is absolutely incredible. The figures are well done, the vehicle is 10 out of 10. Really, really good job. This really impressed me. Battle packs did go up in price a couple years back, so I am used to that now, and I think with that new mentality of their new retail MSRP, I feel okay with this. This is good play, whether you just buy one of these like a normal person and enjoy it as it is, or if you're one of those crazy army builders like Old Bricks here and you're going to buy 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20 of these packs. I mean, I think this is okay, especially if you can manage to find them on sale, a couple bucks off here or there, maybe 10, 15% off would be nice to buy a bunch of these. But even if you're just getting the one, I think the $19.99 USD, $24.99 Canadian price point isn't unreasonable.
Wow, the LEGO Star Wars 332nd Ahsoka's Clone Trooper Battle Pack. I thought this was amazing. I gotta be honest, at first glance when I saw this, I was a little turned off. I thought, okay, well, this is a very specific group of troops. So there's the Clone Army, there's Anakin's 332nd troops, and now this is a subsidiary of those guys. I thought, how many of these battle packs can I really possibly buy? I am an army builder. I like to get lots of these little troops and put a big scene together for display. These guys I thought were a little bit too specialized, but after building this, I have to say this is one of the best Star Wars battle packs I've ever come across. The selection of figures is amazing, and even though there is a commander figure which segregates him from the rest of the generic faceless troops, he's pretty subtle with his little badge on his chest. If you removed his visor, stuck him in with the rest of them, you don't even really have to acknowledge that he's a commander for this little group of 3. 2 jump troopers here with their jetpacks, I thought that was awesome. And can I say, this is the best LEGO Star Wars battle pack little vehicle inclusion I've ever seen. They usually give you a little bit of terrain, maybe a gun emplacement, something like that. The odd time they try to give you a little vehicle with these battle packs, they're usually pretty subpar. This was amazing. I could tell just putting it together, I was pretty awed by it. And then I got it on display and I sat back and went, wow, this is one of the most incredible Star Wars LEGO battle packs I've ever seen, and I'm so glad to have this in my collection. I'm gonna be picking up a few more of them, and maybe I'll do a follow-up video later on showing you my little mini Ahsoka's army. I had a lot of fun showing you this today. If you had fun hanging out with me, please consider subscribing to the channel, and hey, leave me a comment down below. I would love to know your thoughts and feelings on this set, or just how you're doing today. Until next time, know that you are very appreciated. Take care.